So in this study I will short study Pazuzu, a demon of wind, with getting combined with the cold Nordic winds. I think, I'm not really sure, some colder winds. He is also the demon of the exorcism from Emily Rose, I think, where it's behind the real person, and I get in combined with Pazuzu into a demon of pressing. So it's also demon of sexuality, maybe. So when the child is floating out, born, so it's something have to do with press also. But he is also get in reaction probably fast with the effects on criminal stuff, like a power controlling. It means like it's a part of also of Tibetan monks, and so they are say we do not fight, right? We have combat monks, but we do not fight. And this is the principle, that they do not fight, because if they fight they will evoking Pazuzu, maybe. So they have their religion based on the mythology, maybe, right? I make a fast study. This is not all for real or for serious. It's just what my mind say to me. So if they do their practice in monk practice and they get into a combat reaction, they will invoking with this what they do before Pazuzu. So they say we do not fight, right? We do not fight. So in normal human social management, there is no article where you say I'm pacifist or I'm do not fighting. So normal humans do defend themselves over fighting if there's something incoming, what it give it to react on defense. This is meaning in the next step that if you get press from other political sides or from other authorities or from other whatever parties, so you get into a defense position where you fight versus them. So if they're working with tricks, right? If they're working with tricks where they can catch you over governments or so, with fake tactics, like fake facts and all that stuff, then you will get really easy invoking Pazuzu. This is means like that. I have to think that. So they in specially way will invoke Pazuzu also. But this is meaning that he is not in first case a bad demon, so he is a sword demon, right? How a sword, but he is not perfect. He is not a perfect demon because he is jumping around. So this is mean if you have a percental part of 100%, and this get overreached, he is no more able to affect into the right law justice. So if he are no more able to it's the same like in the part before about Stoicism and Straussism. What they're doing with some what is the name? What they do with some paladins, right? With some paladins. So if the goal reached of the 100%, Pazuzu is no more affecting into the justice law. It's going back to the smallest case to get there into some demon. This means like that the exorcism of Emily Rose is probably reasoned about that she's get pressed from other peoples, right? So she has troubles, social troubles with other peoples, maybe, or with their parents and some stuff, so that she have to do things what is that she's in one case she's also paladin maybe, right? So she have done what they said, but in a way that she's not getting defends herself enough from it. So if she will defend herself, but what is in her age is not really possible, but she, because she was not so old to understand it maybe, so Pazuzu go into her, right? And so he from a different part he get not into the first case judgment. He get see go when it's the number of the peoples is too big, and the deadly position of peoples will be too high. So I get into the smaller case where I can attack. So he make opposite. Is he take after time? He will take a opposition, opponent position. He will attack. So he is not a perfect team, but he also doing judgment probably in different cases. This is what is in this exorcism Emily Rose is talking about, that he said that all we have done. This is all what we have done. This we was, and this we was, and this we was also. So he is a judgment demon. He's also a demon of judgment. But when the 100% goal is overreached, he will get into the judgment for the higher position out of judgment, logically judgment, right? So he take then the smaller part away. It's like birds lose their birds from the nest, and tiger babies get eaten by enemy lions, and all that stuff. This is also what's happened with probably Pazuzu. That's what I mean. So they can for pressing peoples, they can invoke Pazuzu, and he will doing this what they like. Also, it is out